Hey guys, it's me, Bluffamuchuck here, and I'm trying something new. I thought that it would be nice to try using XSplit to record, because I've known about the feature of local recording on XSplit for a little bit now, and I've thought, well, it has high quality audio, and I can just use DxTory to output the video, so why don't I give it a shot? So, we're here. I was just testing it out in the creative mode version of the map to see if it was working, and it seems like it's working, so we're moving on. Darkened Queen, yes, I remember that. Now, I was like, where did that go? But I guess it's still there. Anyways, yeah, Modest Queen was in a hostile environment. We said we moved that, didn't we? The Modest Princess died off here. We're doing fine on producing these, it seems. We have our cobblestone going. Next, we just need another filter. And to put these pneumatic tubes back. Now, what I'm thinking should be able to happen is that if I move this cable... no, sorry. No, I don't want to try. I don't want to do that. If I move that, and if I color this, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. If I color that, then I can make it so that if I get another filter, I can get it through there. So I think I'm gonna try a paintbrush. Stick in wool. So our first thing we're gonna do today is finish the recycler setup. Then we'll look towards these bees and maybe some more power gen. So let's start by making ourselves some paintbrushes. And getting rid of everything in our inventory that we don't need, apparently, too. So, let's see, do we have any string or wool or anything? No? Alright, let's get some sticks. Wow. Having a hard time finding sticks. Hey, look. We'll need one of them. Now we just need some wool, which has 48, which should be 2 rotten flesh. And it seems if I use the specific colors, it doesn't do anything special, so I think I have to get paint buckets now, paint cans. We'll do white, because that's the first color in line. So tin plates would be... Okay, is there any easier ways of getting that? Tin and 2 iron. Makes how many? 4. And we need 7. So 2 tin, 4 iron. Whoa. I guess we don't have any tin or iron in there. Maybe in here. We're fine. There's one. Alright. I guess we don't. Aha, tin. Okay. 2 tin, 4 iron. Let's make some iron. Luckily we have one to base it off of. And we'll just grab a few. So, I want to mention something. It's called Razer Comms. It's basically the best thing since TeamSpeak and Skype combined. That is because it is TeamSpeak and Skype combined. Surprisingly. basically what it is you create an account, you log in, and you can talk to your friends. You invite friends to I need to stop saying you invite friends to a group chat, a group, and each group can be named something different, and you can have different rooms, just like TeamSpeak, how you join, let's say, the Direwolf 20 server group. And in that group, they have general chat and like a chat for if Direwolf was recording and he needs to talk to people while recording. There's that, or like Forgecraft chat. I don't know. So basically, it's that in the sense of the way that the chats are organized, but otherwise it's free, just like Skype. Now, the cool thing about it is, since it is group chat based, I can make it public, so that anybody can join. And I'm proud to announce that I have my own for this YouTube channel, which is cool. It's a chat called Bluffamuchuck, and that's pretty much what it is. It's my chat. You can go join it. I'm gonna be in it most of the time, so if you want to say hi, just stop by and say hi. I'll be glad to say hello. I also have my own private room for when I record with people. I'll use that, and it's perfect. Just what I need. So what I wanted to do here, well, first off, I want to paint this so that it's not white. See, now every time something comes by through here, it comes in the tubes through that filter, it should be what I'll have to do. Whew, that was close. I need to break this really quick to get all that backed up stuff out of there so that it can get colored. Really? I know what to do. I know what to do. Right. Right. Now the extras will go in here. There's no room. Didn't expect that. Now all the extras will go into here. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Whoa. Minimized. I need to update Samsung Link. I really do. Because for the past, week, my game has been minimized constantly from Samsung Link saying, oh, there's an update available. Samsung, to be honest, if I wanted to update you, I would have done it. But, now you're just making me want to do it even less, and it's annoying me. And I did, before you say it, I did hit the don't remind me again button, and it doesn't work. So yeah, there we go. Now you'll see every time they come through, they have the little orange circles around them. And basically that won't really mean anything until I put this here and paint it white. Now basically what'll happen is the cells won't go down into the white painted pipes. So basically, only things that are painted white will go into the recyclers. And I'll do it to this one too, even though there's nothing there yet. Now what that means is that, first off, it's nighttime. That was bad. Perfect. Creepers anywhere. Nope. Bed. Perfect. I heard that. You know what? I'm gonna ignore that. Is everything safe? Yeah, everything's safe. We're good. Okay. Filter. That's what we need to make next. Pretty simple. 2 gold, a red doped wafer, a piston, and cobblestone. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the red matter. Woo! Alright. So, yeah, that's sweet. C. There you go. We're one step closer to being able to fight the Ender Dragon. Perfect. I don't know what else this thing does. Huh. I think it one hit kills everything. That's just a hunch of mine. Do we have any red dope No. I don't think so. Darn it. Really? Okay. Yeah, silicone, redstone. Silicone is that plus that. Which is that and that. So that means that we have to do that, that, and that. So that we can get this, that, and this. I hope you guys realize that that was a complete joke. And then we can just grab a diamond saw out of the table, unless we have one, that is. Let's check for a saw. Nope. 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 Yeah, huh. Saved us time. There it is. Since this still has a little bit of fire left in it. There we go. Now for the piston. 348. Let's see if we can get something similar to that. That's way too much. That's way too much. 3 of these. Perfect. Just what I wanted. A piston. Center these two go around it, and we got our cobble. Filter. Now, put that there, make it white, and get that out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm gonna paint that white to prevent that from happening. So there you go. Now it won't go down this path, and hopefully that won't get all derpy like that again. And now I just need more red alloy, which shouldn't be too hard. Oops. I chose copper because we have a bunch of it already and we don't have any iron available. One more. This is the most use of the alloy furnace in one episode that to date. It's impressive. Boop. Now, cobblestone. This is probably clogged with those. That should be good. That should be good, and that should be making its way down straight to these guys. Perfect. I'm gonna change it to filter out like 10 at a time. Because I don't want to do a whole stack. That's too much. Making good scrap here. Now we just need to remove it. Now let's do this full red power 2 way. Alright? I'm feeling red power 2-y right now. Let's grab these. And do we have any glass? Probably. Oh, actually, yeah, there we go. It's brass, right? Yeah. That should be plenty. We'll get 32 just in case. And we need a retriever. I know, I'm going retriever this route. I don't know why. I just felt like it would be a good idea to use some of this bluetricity. But yeah, retriever. Okay. Doesn't look too hard. Leather will be interesting to get. We can just transmute the chicken we have, and we'll have to make another filter. So let's start off by making the filter. Perfect. Now I need to get 2 ender pearls too. Ooh, need that to fly. Yeah, so let's get the leather. I probably might have leather, but I'm not sure. There we go. We got 2 leather. We'll burn one up. Yeah, see, I didn't have it. Okay. The other one we'll keep, and we'll keep that, holding on to that. Filter needs another piston, which should be... Let's think here. Be creative again. That's almost enough. Wait, 32 to 14. Definitely not the same. 32, 64. I'm trying to be creative, but I suck at it. Alright. We'll get more bones. That should be worth... Actually, no. If we do these 2, plus all this sugar. Piston. Yeah. Using stuff that we don't need. For the win. Now, I'm kind of glad that we made these now. We need 1 more redstone, though. So. Now, I want to toss some... Oh, nope, we have 1. Yes. Okay, cool. We'll need 2 iron as well. Yeah. Didn't mean to do that. Need you. I always do that. Sweet. Okay. Red doped wafer, gunpowder. You can stay in there. I don't want you. Let's see. Now, the same recipe as before. I know I could be doing this a lot easier with, like, pumps and stuff. This is more fun. And ta-da. Now, this needs to go into the bottom. So we'll get that placed. Now, next part of the challenge, getting power. Oh, I know what we can do. We'll put that like that. Get some of this. And I'm gonna check on that bee in a second, because I know it's probably done already. Cover this block a few more times. No, actually, that's not gonna work. Darn it. Okay, we'll be creative here. Okay. There goes that bit of creativity that may have existed. This is not... Why did it have to be here? Oh, I'm being too creative. My little creativity kick from earlier is still full in effect. There we go. Let's sleep, and then we'll check on the bee and finish off that retriever setup. Okay, what do we have? Okay. That's a bummer. That's why we have backup. It probably has some darkened in it, though, so that's cool. But I'm not really sure what to do from here. I'm kind of curious as to what would happen if we took one of these. I really want a darkened drone, I just don't know how to get one. Right? Because I need a darkened drone, I think. Actually. Wait a moment here. I don't know how long we've been going. It's a problem. Yeah, we're close to an hour, half an hour here. But we'll finish off what we've already started. But 1 second here while I look up, the bees. So, I'm pulling it up. It won't be much longer, so I'm not going to cut it, but... Oh, man. All branches. No, this is not showing the right ones. Let's go to this one. This is the one that I showed in the video. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Other. Extinct. Darkened. Okay. Crossbeating a darkened and tropical. We could use a tropical drone and a darkened princess, but I want a purebred darkened princess. So that's what I'm thinking. We need a modest and a darkened... A modest darkened with a modest drone. With our dark matter in there. So... try it out, and we'll work on getting a red matter block next. But for now that we got that retriever running, kind of, I want to figure out how we're going to give it a redstone pulse. Which I don't think we'll be able to do that difficult. Which I don't think will be too difficult to do, is what I meant to say. No. Close, but no cigar. Did I put enough to make extra? No. Whoa, what? We're gonna need 3 more, but until that happens, we'll start. Well, first off, we want to grab what we want to set what we're retrieving. Which will be a stack. Of scrap. Not just that many. A stack is what we want. At a time. I think that's a reasonable amount. Look at that. You matter galore. I don't think this automatically retrieves, but I don't know. There. So now we got the pipes. And what should happen once we start getting a redstone pulse in here is it'll take stacks at a time of... Darn it. No, that's not gonna work. Hopefully it'll take stacks at a time of scrap and put it into the thing. You know what I mean. We just need our red alloy. And boom. That should make us 3. 3 red alloy. Oops. 12 alloy wire. Perfect. That should be plenty. Which means... if I put this wiring, it means that if I put a block there, go like that, this can go snake up, and boom. Oh, that's interfering with the... that. Okay. Plus, it's not actually retrieving scrap. There must be some scrap. I don't... If this doesn't work, I'll be actually thoroughly upset. Well... what would happen? You know, I think it's upside down. I think that's it. If you guys facepalmed, sorry. It should receive the required power in a moment. Oh, and there we go. There's our scrap coming out. Perfect. That should fill this nicely. Now we just need to get a strip to deal with that. Or a cover if we have one. If we have either, that would be nice. No. Yes. Cover. Perfect. If you heard my voice go quieter than normal there, that's because I looked over to my thing as I received an email. Now, is that still flashing? Nope. Great. We should have a stack of scrap in there at all times. And if not, it'll pull it out, and it will be fabulous. Great, 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 great. And in the same pipe system, too. Fancy! Very fancy. But why is this not going? Hostile environment. It has to be in the desert, doesn't it? We'll deal with that next episode. But until then, I hope to see you guys all next time. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.